What up, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome back to the bird section. Oh, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's been a couple of days since y'all heard from your boy. Lots been going on. Let me get some people some time to get up in here. You know what I'm saying? And while I wait on folks, while I get some folks a chance to get in here and let things populate, you know what I'm saying? Let me get myself together here on this end too. You know what I'm saying? So while you here, please do hit the like and subscribe button. I want to give some people a chance to get in here. Let me know you here. Say what's up. You know what I'm saying? CZ. Oh shit. Yeah, lots of discussion. Bruh. Bruh. Talk to me now. I'll make sure everybody can see. Okay, yeah. What up? What up? What up? You know what I'm saying? You're right. A whole lot to talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot to talk about. And listen, right now, the bird section stage is, can we trade Hurts? Bruce Banner, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now, Bruce? You can't be. I understand you might be angry and things ain't looking like you want them to look, but you can't be serious right now. Like that's like, what up, Leo? Remember you from 500 show. Keep up the great work. Hey, Hazard, do me a favor. Become a channel member and keep on coming back, dog, because this stage is for everybody, all right? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Banner says that hat should say bum hurts. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing though, Bruce. Accountability is not something that's going to be missing here. We're going to hold Jalen Hurts accountable, yes. You understand what I'm saying? But accountability shouldn't always go straight to get out. Like that's ignorant on our part, and it makes us look bad. You understand what I'm saying? That makes us look bad. Like I get it, but like we don't need that's not how we should be doing it, bro. 2 more years of this bullshit QB play. Yes, this bullshit QB play got you to 2 Super Bowls and 1 you won. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, we good. We'll be all right. Jalen is sucking ass right now. He has to play better, period. CZ, I don't disagree. He makes us look bad. Bruce, CZ, I don't disagree with none of the things you're saying in terms of how Jalen is looking and everything like that. But here's the thing. Now we get to find out what kind of quarterback we really got. Because now this is about character here. When things ain't going so good, when things are really bad, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? What do we have? You know what I'm saying? To just get rid of him, he doesn't get to show us anything. He doesn't get to show us what he's like when he has to face adversity. And I want to know, do I have a quarterback who, when things are good, he's good, but when he is bad, I want to know, can he handle that? You know what I'm saying? How you shout out Taza with the $2 super chat. How you feel about it? Maybe getting big playback for the locker room. It's great because do you ever listen to the other players talk about who helped them become a professional and how? And it's always play. It's always slay. So I'm not mad at that. Down the real Eagles fan said, "What up, Leo? My Eagles brother just tapped in. Fly Eagles fly." Oh, what up, Donald? What's good, big dog? Embarrassed me in front of my hot date. Didn't even get the hit because of that horrible game. Okay, now, Bruce. Now I understand. Okay, brother. Okay. All right. You know what, Bruce? Jalen owes you an apology. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Art McQueen, what's up, big dog? What up? You know what I'm saying? Philly 416 is in here. What up, big dog? Lots to talk about. Hey, real quick, y'all know what it is tonight, right? Y'all know that Hard Knocks is coming out tonight. okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out of here, okay? When like later on, you know what I'm saying? And let everything charge up for a minute because I'm only here for a hot second. So I had to run upstairs, grab some stuff or whatever, and then I'll be right back. But I want y'all to know that I will be on here doing a live stream reaction to the Hard Knocks first episode. So I want all y'all to come back in here, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll talk about it. Quentin Fields, what's good, big dog? Philly says, all I want for Christmas is a new head coach and OC. Drew, what up, Leo? Leo, sup, champ? What up, dog? What up, Drew? You know what I'm saying? Leo Slay would solidify our secondary and make it a lot better. Fly, Eagles, fly. I think he would also – I also think that his contribution, his biggest contribution isn't even on the field. It has everything to do with how he helps make the players better. You know what I'm saying? And being that OG in the building, like with BG. So I think – so I'm not turned off to the idea. You know what I'm saying? Bring him on back. Hey, you saw how KG was looking out there in Pittsburgh yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I mean, you know, I just got HBO Max for Hard Knocks. Bruce, oh, okay. Word. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, so I'm doing a live Hard Knocks reaction immediately after the Hard Knocks. So when you guys are, once Hard Knocks is over with, just come on back up here, and I'll make sure I put the thing up to let y'all know. There will be a Bird Sections Hard Knocks live reaction, you know, and then we could talk about everything that went down and what we saw about the other teams. I'm sure it's going to give us, especially us NFC East content creators, plenty to talk about. Drew, you being a Cowboys fan's head, he does. You know what I'm saying? Drew, I was rolling with the reactions too. Hell yeah, Leo, dope shit. Good. Thanks, dog. Shout out to Hazard for becoming the newest YouTube member, the newest Bird Section member. Welcome to the clubs. Hazard, we the clubs. Welcome, dog. You know what I'm saying? And listen, all are welcome, okay? You know, so you can speak your piece. This is not a Eagles safe space, okay? This is a platform for everybody, and we like to have intellectual conversations as well. Shout out to Eagles Drew with the $2 super chat. Leo, I trust our franchise to fix things. Go Birds. I do too, dog. I do too. Well, put like this. I expect things to be different, okay, with all this shit. I said last week, my reaction to losing to the Bears and everything like that, because here's the thing. I knew that, first of all, it was going to be back-to-back weeks of listening to all these talking heads talk down on the Eagles, and we're going to have all kinds of problems. And I said the one thing that I wasn't going to do was I was not going to put Nick Sirianni in a position where I feel like he's going to say something that's going to piss me the fuck off because he's going to insult my intelligence, okay? And so that being said, you know, I said the only thing I want from you, I said from Nick Sirianni, from Kevin Patullo, because he was in the building, you know, from all the players, Howie Roseman, everybody who was there during the 23 season with the collapse. I said, this looks eerily familiar. Fucking fix it. That's all I want. You fucking fix it, okay? Don't talk to me about all this other shit and we this, that, and the third. And there's been a lot, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's one thing, you know, it's one thing that, you know, we got to deal with this shit here, but I got to deal with, do you realize I got to deal with content creators from other fan bases, much less content creators who are Eagles content creators, okay? And they all talk like Bruce. You know what I'm saying? He got to go. He got to go. Jalen Hurts is a bum. We got to trade Jalen Hurts. And it's like, no. You know what I'm saying? See, when we talk like that, especially now, looking at our current situation and everything like that, when we talk like that, that's what they be making fun of us about. You know what I'm saying? That's what they make fun of us about. You know, it's all about mind control for them. Bruce Banner sub chat. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Bruce, what up, homie? What's cracking? Okay. Got Dan in the building too. What up, Dan? You know what I'm saying? So we're not. I'm not going to. And I also said, because I knew that everybody was going to be chirping. I knew everybody was going to have something to say. I knew everybody was not going to be happy, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? What up, Richard Pryor? What's good, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Sirianni kills me with the coach speak. It's to the point that the NBC pods admit the press conferences are almost pointless. Exactly, Quinn. That's why I want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. I can't believe there's no change at OC. No. Sorry about that, y'all. Let them sit there with KP on a sinking shit. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying, Leo, if he plays like trash this next game, we've got very serious problems. Yeah, Leo, how you feel about Patullo's house being vandalized? That's the line. That's the line. You know what I'm saying? This is where we crossed the line. You went to that man's house where his wife and kids sleep. His home. Where his wife and children. Okay? You so mad about a football game. The guy whose fault you think it is, you went to his home where his wife and children are. He should have shot you. That's how I feel. You came to my home where my wife and my children are. We're not talking football at that point. It's past that, okay? Wrong for people to egg his house, yeah. But you came to his home. Regardless of what they did, you came to his home. Players are the least accountable. Management, coaches, then players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eagles Drew with the $2 super chat again. Leo, this is not 23. Don't believe the narrative. No, Drew. I said it looks eerily familiar. And there are enough people in the building who knows what to do, and we can figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I got this weird feeling we've been vanilla in preparation to go crazy. Now we release Hard Knocks. Yeah, I said we've been playing rope-a-dope all year. Vandalism isn't a right move. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Logan Motorsport in the building. What up, champ? What's good, big dog? BC Nick in the building too. What up, Leo? Hope you're doing well. I am, bro. I've been super crazy, busy, you know what I'm saying, especially in my other life. If you don't know, I am co-founder of a company called Collective 60 and also partners with House of Kush. And I deal, we breed, we cultivate, manufacture, and we build up facilities that cultivate cannabis. So that's what I do in my other life. And so with everything that's been going on in DC with Donald Trump and him making, industrial hemp illegal and all this other stuff, and then the state of New Jersey just elected a new governor a couple of weeks ago, things in my professional life have been not in a bad way, and actually in a very good way, to be honest with you. But you know what I'm saying? Things have been crazy. So I've had to do some things on that end, and it's kind of, taking a lot of my time. Couple that with being a dad, and my sons and a husband. So it's sort of kind of like for the last couple of days, I've been a little busier than normal with my professional life in terms of, my career and my business. And so the business is really good, to be honest with you. And right now I can tell y'all right now, hold on. Right now I'm burning on some triple gumbo. Okay. Triple gumbo. And it's actually phenomenal, to be honest with you. And I've been smoking a lot of this the last couple of weeks just because the Eagles have made it so. And that's how I numb myself up to having to deal with listening to all the different talking heads and the people from the other fan bases, in particular. The we sector always crazy. The issue needs to be settled with. CZ, I 10 million% agree. And it just also depends. Things are a little bit different depending on what level you're actually working on too. Because then there's other things that you have to actually consider. What he say? He said, "I'm not gonna lie, but the Eagles on the downtrend is crazy." Yeah, well, you know what? It makes for good drama. You know what I'm saying? It makes for very good drama. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Doughboy Eagles fan vandalized Patulo's house. Yeah, Doughboy, we was just talking about that. And I said that was a line that was crossed. Like, nah, we talking about my wife and my kids now. Hey, Jay Smooth, hey Leo, Philly not looking good, bro. So they say. We'll see. Marcus Blackman in the building, y'all. What's going on, big dog? You know what I'm saying? We here, we chilling, I'm trying to get caught up. We will bounce back on Monday night. Absolutely. I think so too. Philly Cowboys play the Lions this week in Detroit, but Detroit is banged up. Like they were last year. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Dallas might end up winning that game. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I think they're going to, just because they're so banged up. Potato needs a new playbook and new paint. I think they've been playing rope-a-dope all year. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really think, chilling fam, getting ready to cook these lines, son. Hey, you know what I'm saying? At the Bird section, the stage is pretty much like, Cowboy stage because y'all been winning. I see some Eagles fans are wanting the Tanner McKee era to start. Yeah, but that it wouldn't. It's not because Tanner McKee is just that good or whatever. That's just we're Eagles fans. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're 8-4. We're 8-4. We have a quarterback that's taken us to 2 Super Bowls and won a Super Bowl MVP and all this other shit, right? And guess what? You got fans that say he need to go. So it's just, it's like one of those things where okay, you know what I'm saying? Lions win. I hope so, you know what I'm saying? But I think that the Cowboys are probably going to win that game. Then again, it wouldn't surprise me if they lost too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just like the Giants. They can get a good win and then not do anything with it. So who's to say? Hey, Leo, Philly play calling not good at all. No, it hasn't been all year. Lions are hurt right now. Their O-line is banged up. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is out along with Raymond. Really? JT hurt is mid. Yup, with a Super Bowl MVP. He is. Yep. And Dak is what? Hey, Marcus. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. All the work. Yeah. The other day I asked this question of my Cowboys fans who are on here. And I said, hey, if you had the opportunity to have, if you could choose between Dak Prescott's accomplishments and everything that he's accomplished, right? And you had to choose between that and hold on, y'all. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. And you had to choose between Prescott's accomplishments and Jalen Hurts' accomplishments. Which would you rather have? And for a minute they was going all around the question, the whole 9 yards. Nobody really wanted to just go take a deep, you know what I'm saying? And then you had a few of them who was like, yo, I still take Dak. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you would much rather have the back-to-back 12-5 seasons, the 10-5 against the Philadelphia Eagles, and the 22-2 at home against the NFC East. You would much rather have all of that than 2 Super Bowls, a Super Bowl MVP, 3 NFC Championship games, playoffs every year, and all done in 6 years when you had them for 10. Okay. That tells you all you need to know about the Cowboy fans. There you go. That like Bruce, I promise you, that's how they was. Like I asked, you can go look on my page and go look at my last live. I think it was. It was either that or the one before it. I asked straight up. I asked every Cowboy fan who's a member of here, who's a subscriber, which would you rather have? Jalen Hurts' 6 years of accomplishments or Dak Prescott's 10 years of accomplishments? And they was choosing Dak Prescott in his 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The Cowboys are playing very well right now and will be a problem for any team they face. That is true, Marcus. I don't disagree with you one iota. It was a problem for us. I'm glad Dallas is doing well. The bigger the rise, the harder fall. Can't wait. Drew. Drew. Whoa, Bruce said Dak's head looks like his penis. You know what I'm saying? No. Have y'all seen Mark Holmes in his mask? Okay. In his mask. Okay. He's got a mask and it's supposed to be him with it's a middle finger, right? First time I saw it, I thought it looked like a white penis that was shaved and a shaved scrotum. If you look at it, go look at he had it on. As a matter of fact, I'm actually selling T-shirts and coffee mugs with him on it. It says "Go Birds, dickhead." You know what I'm saying? So if you go to my store, I think you'll be able to see it. Or you go on the page, you go to my store, you'll see I actually have them. I'll make them available. But it looked like it just looked crazy to me. Hurts been 5 years as a starter. Yup. Wait, didn't Dak cry on national television? What a clown. Hey, listen, he said they fucking sucked last year. What fall? They're not even in the playoffs. The Eagles can fall. Yeah, I hear you, Texas boy. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That was so great. They got the most calls. Flags go their way. Nah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? That mask is diabolical, Leo. I beat Nick. That mask, it looked like a dick. It looked like a dick and a shaved scrotum. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Drew, let them talk. Dallas fans will fall back down to earth. Yes, they will. And it's not gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? Dak is y'all daddy and has been since 2016. And there lies the problem right there. You see that? You see that, right? And Marcus, they take long. Marcus put it on there. Bow down, Eagles fan. The Cowboys running shit now. They split with us this year. They split with us, have no championships or anything under Dak's regime. You know what I'm saying? And this is how they talk. They talk crazy. And mind you, we're the defending Super Bowl champions right now. But they're telling us to bow down to them. You see how messed up they are in the head? They don't even realize, like, that's the part that's the saddest part about dealing with these Cowboy fans is that they talk so reckless, they don't even know to be embarrassed. Do you guys realize Mark Holmes, okay? Mark Holmes literally went on his channel and told everybody. He literally went on his channel and told everybody that Quinnen Williams is the Dallas Cowboys version of Reggie White. He put Quinnen Williams and Reggie White in the same category. Now that right there, Marcus, let me ask you something, Marcus, because you're smart. You know what I'm saying? You've only had Quinnen Williams for a couple of weeks, okay? But are you ready to put Quinnen Williams and Reggie White in the same category? Marcus, are you ready to make that? You ready to put Quinnen in that same category as forget trying to troll or anything like that. We're just talking about just being regular good football fans. We know football. I know Reggie was on our team, all that shit, but you know football. All right, Marcus. And I just want to know, Are you prepared to do the same thing that Mark is doing? Mark is saying that Quinnen Williams is Reggie White for the Cowboys. Do you agree with that? Oh yeah, hey, Marcus, yes, he is a dominant player, but I'm saying Mark is saying Reggie White. You know what I'm saying? Mark is saying Reggie. Quinnen Williams is not Reggie White, but he's a dominant player. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Quinnen Williams better than Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. Okay, Texas boy, got you. If that's how you feel, no problem. But Texas boy, I'm asking you. You seem to know football. Okay, cool. I just want to know. Are you putting Quinnen Williams and Reggie White in the same sentence too? Are you doing the same shit that Mark is doing? I'm just asking. I just want to know where y'all at. Like, do you really think that? You know what I'm saying? I can't. Jay Smooth said I can't put Williams over White. Not yet, anyway. CZ said he didn't say that, did he? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did. He ain't Reggie White, but he's better than way better than Spitter, Jalen Carter. I get that, Marcus. I'm not arguing with you on that one. I'm not going to argue that with you. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, bro, Mark Holmes said that Quinnen Williams is the Cowboys version of Reggie White. Okay? Not Jalen Carter, not Jordan Davis. He said Reggie White. Just want to know if you on that page. Quinnen Williams is nowhere near to Reggie White, his high. The Tank, got you. You know what I'm saying? We could argue all day about Jalen Carter and all that other stuff, but I ain't asking about Jalen Carter. I'm saying Mark Holmes told everybody on his channel that Quinnen Williams is the Cowboys version of Reggie White. Quinnen might be better than Jeffrey Simmons. I got you. Hey, that's an argument. That's a good debate that could be had. But that ain't what he said. He said Reggie White, and he said it with his chest poked out. He don't even give a fuck. He for real. He meant that shit. Okay. You know, Leo Mark did say Michael was LT. He damn sure did say that shit. He sure did. He damn sure did say that shit. You know what I'm saying? He damn sure did. I forgot that. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Rosado, Quentin will never be on Reggie level. You know what I'm saying? BC, please stop comparing Mark to every Cowboy fan. He doesn't even pronounce the names correctly. It's embarrassing. Nick, I think we talked about that the other day. I'm just saying. Hamid Abdulaziz is in the building. What up, dog? What up, Hamid? Oh, man. He is the Cowboy version of who? Marcus? Of who? Who, Marcus? Who is he the Cowboy version of? You know what I'm saying? Lawrence Taylor was better than Reggie White, and that's a whole fact. Marcus, there's footage out there that Lawrence Taylor himself, with Bill Belichick sitting next to him, is saying Reggie White, he said, I put Reggie White ahead of me. He said, Reggie White, then me. You know what I'm saying? So Chris RGC is a new channel member. What up, big dog? Welcome to the Bird section. Oh, you in the clumps now. You part of the clumps now. You know what I'm saying? Part of the clumps now. So just welcome to the, you know what I'm saying? Joe Damasi in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hamid is a loser, man. Respect to you other Eagles fan that showed up. I'm missing something here. Joe, we can't overlook Detroit. Yeah. But Marcus, come on, bro. Nobody in the NFL says that Reggie White is better than LT. LT says Reggie White is better than LT. LT said it. You know what I'm saying? Fells, what up, Fells? You know what I'm saying? Happy belated Thanksgiving, y'all. If I didn't get a chance to say it to you sooner, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. But look, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, please, while you here, hit the like and subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, hit the channel, become a channel member. We are doing our inaugural. Oh. Got a motherfucking announcement to make. Friday. We are going to have our inaugural Friday night. We're going to have our inaugural channel members call-in show. Okay, I will put the link in the community tab. For those of you who are channel members, you all will be able to have access to the link that will bring you into the studio, and then I could pull y'all right up on stage, and then we could talk about it. Okay. And I think the other thing that I'm going to do also as well is I think I'm going to do something where, and listen, y'all. So I got everything done. Okay. So I got all my shit, my administrative stuff done. So apparently there's this new thing called a super thanks. You know what I'm saying? So, that's also another option. So, you got the super chats and then you got the super stickers, and now there's the super thanks, I think it is. So there's all these different kinds of ways in which you can show support and also, push a little dough your boy way or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, as I guess because I'm new to monetization and everything like that, they send me all kinds of shit. Okay. I mean, like all kinds of shit. So I'm just trying to figure out like how this is going to go. Let's go. Can't wait for Friday night. Yeah, Joe, it's going down 8:00, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's me saying, look, that gives us an opportunity to talk about everything we saw from the NFC, from Hard Knocks in person. I am going to be please come back right after Hard Knocks tonight. I will be here live so that we can do a post Hard Knocks live stream reaction, and we could talk about the things that we saw, what we heard, the whole 9 yards. I'm really looking forward to it, you know what I'm saying? And making shit happen, you know what I'm saying? Law Taylor is better than Reggie. Sorry, quicker and faster. Just plus he broke the theism leg. Come on. Joe Theismann leg. Yeah, look, Reggie White and LT is a good argument, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna front, but I will say that there is film. There's an interview and LT said when he thinks of ranking players, he puts LT ahead of himself. So that tells you all you need to know. Marcus said I'll be back for that. What CZ? What time, Leo? It's going to be right after Hard Knocks tonight. When I come back and do the reaction. So as soon as the episode is over, I'm going live. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Leo, usually when I join the stage, the StreamYard link is in the chat, and I click on it to join in. Yeah. Dan, what I'm going to do is you've already emailed me. I believe I think I got your email in here. And I have to look through it. Yes, I got you. And I'll email you the link itself, okay? You know what I'm saying? That way you don't actually have to become a channel member. For you. That's just for Dan, y'all. That's just for Dan. Okay? I'm not doing that for everybody, just for Dan. Dan has mitigating factors as to why things go the way that they go. But I am going to put the link in to the channel members community tab, okay? So it'll say it'll be worth it. That's what it's called. It'll be worth it. And then you'll see sign place so that Pickens can cook his ass. Oh, really? Okay. Hurst is better than that I know. Okay. Yeah, Joe, Dan, you a real one, brother. Yeah, Dan is the man, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Dan, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I remember us discussing that, and I get what you got going on, bro. So no worries, man. You know what I'm saying? Stitches rules. Hurts is better than Dak. That's all I know. Dak can't win a Super. No lies told there. No lies told there. Digital Hurts can barely pass for 150. Yes, on the game. Come on, man. He can barely pass. Do you know how many passing yards Jalen Hurts has right now? Do you know? Hey, Logan, Drew, somebody put in. Can y'all do me a favor and put into the chat how many passing yards does Jalen Hurts have right now? And how many rushing yards does Saquon have right now, as of today? You mind? One of y'all mind putting that in the chat for me? All right, because I'm gonna make a point here with that. Okay, I'm gonna make a real good point. And while you and for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Please hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. J215, Dak can't get out of the divisional round. J215, put it right there. It don't get no. I mean, come on now. I'm saying, what we doing? I got the notification on for your channel, Leo, so that way I can see your live stream. Bet. Say less, Dan. Say less. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl team is an accomplishment. A Super Bowl is a team accomplishment, not an individual thing. Hurts was carried by a top defense and a great line. So then, how come? So is that what Dak needs? If that's all it took for Hurts to get there, then what does it take for Dak to get there? You had him for 10 years. Huh? Does it take a super team like the one y'all supposedly building right now? Huh? I'm just asking. You know, help me out here. What you think of them talking about benching Hurts for Tanner McKee and trading or releasing Hurts at the end of the season? Maybe AJ might be happy. I'm just saying. No, Mills. No, and that's all talk. That's all talk. That's not coming from the team. Okay. That is, believe me when I tell you, don't. And I live in Market too. Okay. I live in Market too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, do not listen to any of the local media here. Do not listen to them. They do not like Jalen Hurts, and they have never liked Jalen Hurts. Okay? They can't stand him. Okay? They've hated him from day one. Okay? So don't. So when I hear that type of talk, and I'm looking at the fact that we're 8-4, and they're saying all this other stuff, that's 94 WIP. They're doing that. They hate him. They've never liked him. Wait. I could have sworn I just Fells, put it in there. Hurts has 2,514 passing yards. Okay. Jalen Hurts has 19 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Huh. Okay. And look at this. Didn't ask for it, but okay, Joe. Dak has 3,621, almost 1,000 more yards, yup. And his offense looked like it's humming. And our offense looks like shit. And that's what our quarterback done with shit. You know what I'm saying? AJ got 699. He might break 1,000 with this shitty ass. With the way as shitty as this, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That didn't have the players like Jalen Hurts when Philly won the Super Bowl. Dak has been in the league for 10 years. He's never had a good offense. He's never had a good. What was what's my man name? Zeke. You know what I'm saying? And you got CD, and then you had motherfucking what's my man name that they got rid of? They sent to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? What's this BS with Tanner McKee, Leo? Is that real? No, that's the local media, fellas. Like, Joe, don't listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the local media. All right. You know, like I've been trying to tell everybody here who knows, you know what I'm saying? If you know anything about the local media here, then you know they hate Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mojo. What up, Mr. Mojo? You know what I'm saying? Marcus Dak isn't better. Isn't Marcus Dak isn't a better leader though. Yeah, that's true. Hey, both Jalen and Dak are good QBs. I don't know. I don't know. Stats don't really matter. Just fucking win. Just finish and win. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Leo, I assumed it was BS. Yeah, Joe, it is. It's just a thing. Dak has had super teams and choke. Stop making excuses for strawberry daiquiri. Marcus, better passer, yeah, but not a leader. I don't think he's been a good leader too. Pete Samuels in the building, y'all. What up, Leo? Man, I'm still rocking with my Eagles. I don't care what they say, Leo. 94 WIP, like you said, never liked Jalen. It's like they want the team to fail because Jalen's at the helm. They've been like that since he got there. You know what I'm saying? They had a problem with the fact that he says, yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Apparently, in Texas, people in Texas teach their children to answer with yes, sir, and no, sir. That shit rubs these people here wrong. You know what I'm saying? Then you got, I'll say it, like one of the other things that really pissed me off too was like, Mark Holmes had told everyone on his page that on his channel one day that AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts were fighting over the problem was that they're arguing over a side piece. And it's like, that man just got married a couple months ago, and that's what you go with. Like, you see, and that's that. Like, okay, listen, man, I'm cool about most things, but that right there, like, come on, Leo, why wasn't Jalen invited to the team meeting? That's crazy. Because it was whatever the team had to say, it was beyond him. Joe, I can go over all the weapons Dak has had, especially in 23. Joe choke job. Yeah. They don't want to hear about that. I understand that. And here's the other thing, too. Cowboy fans, watch yourselves, okay? Like, watch yourselves. And I'm not saying it to troll or be mean or anything like that. But what I am saying is that y'all are starting to become a glutton for controversy, too. It's one thing to be a glutton for punishment. It's another thing to be a glutton for controversy. Don't go chasing everything you hear just because you think it's funny. Or you just like, because it takes a little piece of you that you never get back. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I will say. I just think that, you know what I'm saying, Leo, fuck Mark Holmes, you don't know shit. Don't penalize Dallas fans for his dumbass takes. Man, he make it real hard because it's not, and you know what, bro? It's not even just him. It's his peanut gallery too. Because nobody on his channel other than Leo ever called him out on his bullshit and held him to task. That's the problem. He has a whole peanut gallery, all of them. He's got there are and I'm not saying all of them, but there are minions of his who come here and watch this, don't say a word, but run back and tell Mark what I'm doing or what I'm saying. So now I'm just like, well, fuck it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's how they doing, Leo. They're telling us to humble ourselves, look in the mirror. Like, no. So they tell us to humble ourselves because it makes them feel better. This is what we mean when we say being in your feelings. They are way in their feelings. They feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to switch all that out or what have you. So, and we spit in the face of all that. So that's how that shit goes. But look, y'all, my shit is about to die. So I'm gonna shut this down. And like I said, I will be back right after Hard Knocks is over. So as soon as Hard Knocks is over with, come back on here. You'll see the thing. I'll put up the thing live stream, what have you. And then y'all come on in and we could talk about what we saw and everything like that, okay? And with that, I'll say I'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Hold on. Leo, can we talk about the Eagles, not the Cowboys show? This is the Eagles channel. Absolutely, Logan. Absolutely. I feel you. I see what you're saying, Logan. I get it. We're saying too much about the Cowboys. It's too much, you know what I'm saying? And we're not saying enough about the Philadelphia Eagles. And I think you're right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for bringing me back. Thank you for course correcting me on that, okay? I apologize. And if that's how I was making the other Eagles fans feel, I apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. This was a good question. You know, this is one of mine. Uh, uh, Leo, do you smoke indica or sativa? It depends. It really depends. I'm not turned off to either or. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. But Logan, I appreciate you doing that course correction. I will make sure there's a lot. Joe Demas said there's a lot of Cowboy fans in here. Sorry, Logan. Nah, but we like that though. You know what I'm saying? We like that. We like that. We want y'all to stay in here too. You know what I'm saying? Dan said I'll be ready for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Joe said I'm more sativa. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Eagles Logan is that dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See you guys later. Leo, what time you coming back on? Fellas, I'll be on right after Hard Knocks is over. So if Hard Knocks is an hour long, however long Hard Knocks is, this because tonight's the first night. However long that is, once that is over with, I'll be right back on here. So probably about 10 o'clock, somewhere between 10 and 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, okay? EST. All right. So if you're, out west or whatever, adjust accordingly, okay? All right, y'all. With that, I will say I'll catch up with y'all next time at 10 o'clock to talk about the Hard Knocks reaction. All right, on the version. Oh, peace. Can't wait.